Most people would say that they want the sales numbers to grow faster because they want more new business. While complex B2B sales can initially appear complicated, in its basic form it's actually quite simple. It's a process. And the more effective you are at each component of the process, the better your overall results will be. And if you want to grow your sales, there are 4 core areas to focus on. And naturally, you should be on a continual mission to get incremental improvements in each of those 4 areas. So if you imagine if it was a production process, if you want a production process to be more efficient, less error prone, or more predictable, you look for ways to improve each part of the process. So the sales process is just like that. You improve each part of the process to get overall improvements in the overall process. So let's walk through the 4 drivers that speed up your sales process, or your sales pipeline acceleration method, as I refer to it. Essentially, you've got 4 levers you can pull if you want to improve the performance of your sales pipeline. The first one is the number of deals. So how many deals you have at the different stages of your sales pipeline or your selling process. This is primarily a question of quantity. Simply put, is there enough new business selling activity going on in your company? The second lever has to do with the actual size of the deal itself. So this is a quality question. And what you want to figure out here is, are you focusing your resources on opportunities where you have a high probability of winning and gaining another ideal client? Is this potential client a good fit for who you are and what you do? Do you have the ability to over-deliver on the promises you're making? Can you make a sustainable profit margin on this opportunity? The next lever that accelerates your pipeline is what we call the conversion rate. So this is the percentage rate at which you convert opportunities in your pipeline into paying customers. And this is primarily down to the skills of your sales team. So how good are they at consultative selling? So the better skilled they are, the more likely they are to convert at a higher conversion rate. And the fourth lever is what I call the time to close. So this is a question of optimization and simple math. The longer it takes to close an opportunity, the less time you have available to sell to another opportunity. It's very simple, but surprisingly, it's very rare to see a company that knows what the average time to close metric is in their business. Yet it's a critical metric to understand if you want to accelerate the rate at which opportunities flow through your sales pipeline. So here's the reality of my working life. I've invested something like 40 years and certainly well in excess of 10,000 hours researching and studying the world of business to business selling. I've taken everything that's relevant and still working in today's dynamic business environment and condensed it into one simple step-by-step system. Each item that you see on the blueprint you're looking at is a single piece of the B2B jigsaw. When you're looking at your own skills, each time you add one of those new pieces in, you're going to gain a competitive advantage. And over the course of time, you'll get faster and more effective at moving opportunities through your own sales pipeline. You'll sell faster, you'll sell more profitably, and you'll be in control of your sales process every step of the way. I created PX12 to answer some fundamental questions for business owners, sales directors, and sales professionals in the B2B environment. How do you find and attract long-term loyal customers who value what you do and don't just buy on price? And how do you get in to see them? How do you retain your current customers without cutting your prices? And how do you sell more to existing accounts and get repeat sales? How do you increase your profit margins to an acceptable level and still sell effectively? How to differentiate yourself from the competition and generate better margins when essentially you all sell the same end product or service? How do you price and sell value-added services so you can get your net profits up? How do you compete and win in a market where you all sell the same end product and everyone is selling on price? And a productivity question, how do you find the time to work on your business growth goals when you have too much to do and lack the resources to get it all done? So while PX12 may be the most effective and most comprehensive B2B selling system that currently exists in the marketplace, it's also very much the easiest one to master because I broke it down into a series of simple step-by-step systems that anyone can learn and everyone can use. And all you have to do is commit to an hour per week to become the dominant player in your marketplace. And that 1 hour per week includes review and practice time. And do remember, we did produce this program in a multimedia format. That means you can listen in your car to the audio tracks, you can watch the videos on your smartphone or your tablet, and you can review the supplementary material literally at any time, in any place, and on any device. And you can have your sales team watch the videos in your meeting room, and the videos themselves will conduct your sales training for you. And remember, all you have to do is keep coming back and pressing play each week. That simple investment of an hour per week in your future, that's all it takes to gain a sustainable competitive advantage. So I'll see you on the next video and have a brilliant week.